Thanks very much, Norman. Firstly, I want to acknowledge traditional owners of the land that we're on tonight and pay my respects to elders past and present. And I want to acknowledge Uncle Andrew Gardner, who can't be with us tonight, but I think was scheduled to do the original welcome, who's a strong leader in the Muslim community, but also in the Aboriginal community as well. I've got a long list, in fact 3 pages of guests and VIPs that I was going to read through, but my list was slightly different to Norman's. And when I got here, I got seated at a table with the Archbishop, the Ombudsman and the Chief Commissioner of Police, and they weren't on my list. So I'm actually not going to run through the list in case I offend any one of those. But to the many members of Parliament here, ministerial colleagues, shadow ministers, members of the Consular Corps, members of different office holders from around the state, to everybody here tonight, but in particular I should acknowledge the Leader of the Opposition, John Pesciuto, who will speak in a moment, Dr Samantha Ratnam, who's here from the Greens, and Taran Lee, the Chairperson of the Victorian Equal Opportunity Human Rights Commission, who will speak as well. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a great honour to be here tonight for this Iftar, and I'm assuming many of you, like myself, have been to a number of Iftars during this holy month of Ramadan. I think it's an important opportunity for us to reflect on our communities here from Turkey and Syria who are feeling the pain of the loss of so many people back in their home countries and communities. And at one of the media events when we announced some funding to support the relief efforts, I said that Victoria's multicultural community, we're like a big family, and when one of us is hurting, we all hurt and we all get around them. So it is important that at these occasions we remember and think of our friends, brothers and sisters from Turkey and Syria. Victoria is a big family, a big, strong, vibrant, multicultural community. And I've said before, it's not just because that all of our wonderful communities celebrate their faiths and their traditions and their culture, but because they share their culture with everybody else. I think it's the fabric of our multicultural community, particularly here in Victoria, where I think we do multiculturalism better than just about anywhere else in the world. And I can't think of a better example of that than the Iftar tonight. And I want to acknowledge Amit Keskin and the AIS for the work they do in bringing us all together for this wonderful event, as well as a lot of other work that Amit and his crew do. So if you could please put your hands together for Amit and the work that they do. We do live in a really wonderful, vibrant, multicultural place, but I think it's important to recognise that we need to keep working hard to maintain that diversity and the celebration of the different cultures, because we've seen both the evil that we saw in Christchurch, and then the fact we had Nazis on the front steps of Parliament not so long ago as a clear reminder of the vigilance that we need and the work that we need to keep doing to maintain our really strong community. And so governments can do a lot of that work. I was at a function last week, an Iftar dinner for the Bashar Hooli Foundation, where we're investing in that organisation, who are investing in young people, young Muslims, boys and girls, men and women, whether it's the commitment to strengthen the Racial and Religious Tolerance Act, or invest $3 million to fight Islamophobia. Governments and parliaments can work hard together to maintain that, but the real strength comes from community. The real strength of our multicultural society comes from community, and that's driven by organisations like the AIS and events just like this. So in this holy month of Ramadan, I just wanted to again thank the AIS for the great work they do in bringing us all together to celebrate our multiculturalism, to celebrate with our Muslims, and on behalf of all the non-Muslims here tonight, to thank Amit and his crew for this wonderful opportunity tonight. Thank you.